Okay, again, it's problematic when you're given something and you're told you're going to eventually see this over here. You eventually want to see that. So I think the first thing to do is it seems reasonable u equals the root, and that's going to be arc sine of x. Square both sides, you get u squared equals arc sine x. All right, what does this mean? It means sine of u squared is equal to x. All right, and then, I'm making a u substitution. I guess I got to do a derivative, right? So what do you get over here? I should say differential. I get dx, this side. Here I get cosine of, let's see, u squared times 2u du. All right, let's go back up here and sort of write down what I think I can write down. That's arc sine of x dx, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go so quickly with that, equals, I'm going to go to the land of u's now, so it's going to be u, that's from this over here, and then the dx is equal to cosine u squared, 2u. I can put the 2 on the outside, this would be u squared then, and then du. All right, put a little line over there. So I think I'm okay with that. But again, I'm looking forward to eventually seeing something else over here. So let me move forward on it. All right, so I'm seeing this, and I'm thinking to myself, I got to see something else in the problem. I'm not seeing, the sign. So what I got to do is I got to do integration by parts now. Right, I'm going to do integration by parts. So we're here. I'm going to perform an integration by parts. So I'm going to say, let's take a look at that. So I gotta go up in the alphabet now. So it's not going to be UV, it's going to be VW now, okay? So let's take a look at this. So I'm going to say U equals V. That means du would equal dv. And this forces me to choose, which may seem strange to you, that I have to now, I'm forced to use the, I'm going to put the 2 there. So 2u cosine u squared du is equal to dw. That means w, I'm not going to say it's easy to do, but what differentiates to that? It's just sine of u squared. And that was the point of picking it. So let's write that down. So I got, 2u squared cosine of u squared du, integration by parts. So what do we get? You get u times sine of u squared minus, let's see, it's going to be sine of u squared du. Well, as advertised, I said I'd see it. I eventually saw it. I'm right there. So let's write down what the results are going to be. The result here is going to be u sine u squared minus, let's just go back up here, and you were given a hint on this one. It's right over here, I'm sorry. This was the hint you were given. We can write this down now. What are you going to get? Pi over 2, the big letter s over there. It's going to be 2 over pi, the root of that, and then it's going to be not x but u in this case, plus some constant of integration. And I gotta get back to that u. What was the u? I can't remember. The u was the arc sine, the root of the arc sine. So right over here. So it's going to be, let's see, the root of the arc sine times the sine of that thing squared, which is going to be arc sine. We'll simplify that later because it looks awful. Minus, I'll actually do it by using an eraser, by the way. S, let's see, 2 over pi, the root of arc sine of x plus c. Now, what I mean by this, I'm looking at this over here, and I'm going to say x. I'm going to erase this over here and just put an x down now. I'm going to commit to this answer here. I'm going to get my red pen out, see how we did, right? And am I seeing it? I'm seeing that. It's commutative, by the way. Minus, I see that. S, I see that. I see that. I see that. And I see the C. And we're good to get the next question. Thank you.